You can hear them. They're fighting. They're busy eating.
In this video, I'm on an expedition in Africa's largest game reserve. An adventure with close encounters with lions, dangerous elephants, and walking with 2 armed rangers in the bushes. I'm at Kruger Park, a game reserve the size of Israel, with the world's largest concentration of mammals. 20,000 elephants, 2,000 lions and 1,500 leopards. I'm joining a group of rangers on foot for a routine morning patrol.
We're just fixing our guitar.
I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit scary to exit the vehicle to walk among wild animals. But little did I know.
It's elephant. Son of elephant to that side. So if you look at the bigger one, you can tell it's a female. And the smaller ones, these are the babies. But this baby that is this side looks like a boy, and the other one looks like a girl. So it's easy by looking at their horns. They're thinner, smaller than it's female. Thicker, it's male. Look at it. Elephant, guys. You notice the elephant.
It's still early, the air is cold, the first sun rays coming through, and most of the animals already awake, like these hippos at the river. Many animals can be found at the river in the morning, starting their day with a cleansing shower or a refreshing drink. But then something dangerous happens. Bye.
Come, guys.
Elephants are among the most dangerous animals in Africa, especially in the presence of smaller ones. High in adrenaline, we continue the walk where we end up right among the zebras and impalas. In the distance, the trumpeting of the elephants sound. It feels like I'm in a scene from Jurassic Park. And then we spot some fresh tracks on the ground.
This is a hyena. Right. So this was very fresh, early in the morning. This particular hyena was walking into the water hole up there. And as you remember, some of these animals appear to be very early.
And as we're finishing our morning patrol, we hear something in the bushes.
This is a fresh kill because hyenas are in the area. Lions are grumbling with the hyenas. We can hear them. The time that we were there, they were to show they are snarling, trying to chase the hyenas away. So that's what is going on with. That's a fresh kill. I confirm it. They are still on the carcass. I'm not sure what has been killed there. It could be a giraffe or one of the big mammals, but they're on a kill. You can hear them. They're fighting. They're busy eating.
Then, the rangers see something moving. It's a hyena! In the distance we hear a group of hyenas calling each other. This hyena then starts to walk in that direction, so we quickly get to the guard to try to follow it. The hyena picks up the pace and starts to run faster and faster. As we chase this hyena, more hyenas join in and run alongside our vehicle. The tension in the vehicle is rising. You can feel something is about to happen. But then, they all jump off the road into the bushes, a place we can no longer follow them. We hear growling, but we can't see them, so this is the end of the chase. But what a thrilling end for an exciting morning patrol, where we saw elephants, hippos, zebras, and even heard lions. Today was a great day for game viewing. We saw many animals here at Kruger today, but now it's getting dark, so it's time for night safari. can we see some of the nocturnal animals? And what does Kruger has to offer at night?
Anything that is you're interested in it and when you see us driving past, please don't hesitate to stop us.
The night patrol is a one-of-a-kind experience, only possible with the guidance of rangers. Using powerful spotlights, we scan the darkness searching for the telltale glow of animals' eyes reflecting in the bushes. It didn't take long before we spotted our first wildlife, impalas, and zebras, and even towering giraffes moving gracefully at night. But the real excitement came as we reached the river. There we saw our first true nocturnal animal, a hippo. During the day, hippos rest almost fully submerged in the water. But at night, they emerge to walk and feed.
They eat about 60 kilograms of food a night. One of the most dangerous animals, one that kills more people than the big five combined.
As we made our way back to camp, one of the rangers suddenly pointed at something moving in the distance. A pack of lions!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 boys, 2 females. That I can see. 2 boys, 4 females.
Man, this is exciting. Similar to hippos, lions spend most of the day resting. So seeing them this active and awake is such a privilege. Although, I also feel a little tense, being so up close to these mighty predators.
About to jump in the vehicle now. They might attack, they like medium rare.
Wow, we just came back from the night safari and that exceeded all expectations. Just before we headed home, we see 5 lions and they got to like 1 meter close to the fen. And that was nature at its purest. But it was also kind of scary because at some point the lion just lays down on the ground and is checking out everyone, every single person in the fen. And then you wonder, they cannot jump into the fen, right? But now it's time for a good night's rest, because tomorrow I'll try to complete my quest of spotting all big 5 animals. Today I'm joining rangers on their morning patrol. Earlier we had some elephants pass by our camp, so let's see if they're still around. Wow, there's nothing quite like seeing an elephant up close. One interesting fact I learned is that lone elephants are always males. Female elephants stay in herds, and once a male reaches adulthood, females push them out to live on their own. Elephants can also be surprisingly aggressive towards vehicles. Probably one of the more temperamental members of the Big Five. Speaking of which, you've heard me mention the Big Five a few times now, but what exactly does that mean?
The Big 5 animals are lion, leopards, elephants, buffalo, and a rhino, which are difficult animals to hunt or difficult animal to finish off once wounded. Elephants can fight back, not easy to finish off. That's where the name comes from, difficult animal to hunt.
So a fight is more of a power contest than killing each other.
And it seems like the misty weather brought up some power ethos, because they were not the only one fighting. By the way, isn't it surprising how quietly they walk? I expected more like these dramatic, earth-shaking thuds like you hear in Jurassic Park when the T-Rex walks by, but instead these elephants move so silently, barely making any sound as they pass through the bushes. It's kinda incredible how something so massive can be so stealthy. The cutest by far has to be the baby elephants, with their oversized ears, their tiny trunks, and their clumsy little steps. They're absolutely adorable, especially when they try to mimic the adults but haven't quite figured it out yet. After the elephant and lion, the third animal of the big five we spotted was the African buffalo, along with his little passenger. Hello little guy. Perched right on its back, a tiny oxpecker. These birds are actually quite helpful for buffaloes because they eat ticks and parasites of their backs. And as we continued, we came across this. A baby hyena. The ranger explained that this den is home to the little ones, with the father standing guard while the mother is out feeding the older juveniles. And then one of my absolute favorite moments was this. A large herd of elephants moving right alongside our vehicle. They didn't even seem to notice us, as if we were just another part of the herd. It was such a surreal and humbling experience. Once again, on our way back to camp, we spotted lions. This time, they weren't as active as they are at night, but still, an incredible sight to behold. Their massive heads and powerful paws, a silent resting beast. You can only imagine the sheer force they unleash when taking down their prey. And as the sun began to set, the rangers received a special radio message. Rhinos have been spotted near camp. This was a rare and significant moment because rhinos are critically endangered due to relentless poaching. Very few remain in Kruger.
These ones, they are white rhinos. They don't have horns.
The park has implemented a dehorning program, a desperate yet necessary measure to deter poachers and give these magnificent creatures a fighting chance for survival. It's a reminder that wildlife conservation is hard work that yields great results. Kruger isn't just a park, it's a testament to the wonders of our world, a place where nature thrives and where we, as visitors, are simply guests in its untamed world. I leave with a renewed appreciation for that beauty that exists beyond our daily lives. If there's one thing this trip has taught me, it's that the wildlife cannot be taken for granted. And it has many stories to tell. We just have to be willing to listen.